Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing the 240 watt Anker charger. It has two AC outlets there up top. You have a digital gauge meter to see what the output is for your devices, be it a tablet, laptop, phone, etc. You have two USB-As on the right, and then you have four USB-Cs in the bottom there. We're going to also unbox these braided cables. These are the Anker branded 100 watt cables, or at least that's the power rating for them, up to 100 watts, and they're 6 feet long. So I probably will just keep those coiled, but it's just nice to know I have that extra length there if, just in case it's needed. So anyway, we also, in the back here, that's just a quick shot of the use case. So you can put it on a desk. In this case, for me, I bought this to put on my nightstand so I can charge all of my devices at night. I have two cell phones, I have a tablet, I have a portable Bluetooth speaker, so that'll be really nice just to be able to keep all those devices charged. So let's get this thing unboxed and we'll check it out. Okay, so here's what it looks like with everything unboxed. As you can see, this power brick is almost the same size as the charging unit itself. So on the right hand side here, you have a little, looks like a power button. We'll have to test that out, but I believe that's a power button. On the bottom, you have the four USB-C ports. And then on the right hand side, again, there's those two standard USB-As, and then it says Prime on the side there. As you can see, it's glossy up top. I don't really care much for the gloss. It just tends to scratch, but whatever. It's just going to be sitting on a table anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing plugged in. This particular cord, it's 5 feet long, and they do have a proprietary connection here. So just keep that in mind. You're not going to want to mess this cable up because I don't know how much it costs to replace, but it's probably not cheap. So, and then here are the two 6-foot USB-C cables. Again, these were purchased separately, so just keep that in mind. These do not come in the box, but they are Anker branded. I do also want to mention real quick that I do have an Anker C1000. Love this charger, it works great, but to be honest, I've been having this thing sit on my nightstand, and for some reason, I just don't like the idea of having a huge battery sitting in my bedroom. So I'm going to keep this thing in the garage where it belongs, and we're going to go ahead and plug in this compact charging station here into the wall. Okay guys, here I have it plugged in on the dresser, and one of the things I do want to point out, if you are interested in this unit, it's not that big of a deal, but just keep in mind that the display itself isn't really that high resolution. I think the marketing materials are a bit misleading. This display, it is a little hazy looking, which is kind of funny. At the end of the day, it does do a good job. It gives you the readout, but just keep in mind, especially if you're looking at it from an angle, it's kind of hard to capture here on camera, but it's just kind of blurry. But really, like I said, that for me, it's not that big of a deal as long as it works. On the side here, that's not a power button. This actually lets you toggle through the different menu functions. Okay, so you can see the output wattage status of each charging port. And then over here, it gives you the volts and the amps. And then here we are back to the total wattage. This apparently looks like it connects to Wi-Fi. So if you want to download the app on the phone and be able to do things such as scheduling on and off times for the different outlets, and just maybe, actually for me, this might be useful because this is upstairs in the master bedroom. So if I plug in my devices and maybe I want to know if my phone is charged and I'm downstairs, I could check the app and see if the phone's charged or not. So that's pretty cool. We'll check out the app a little bit later. So here it is. Let's go ahead and get everything plugged in. Another thing I want to mention is that I have the power brick plugged in back here. Just keep in mind it is quite chunky, so I have to pull this dresser out a little ways from the wall. But apparently it does have surge protection built into that power brick down there. So just keep that in mind. If you plan on putting this behind some furniture, it's going to stick out a little bit. Okay guys, so all I did was just plug in my Galaxy Tab S8. As you can see, it's charging here, and it's pulling about 32 watts. Okay, you guys, so here it is with everything plugged in. Right now it's drawing about, I don't know, 33 watts or so. You know, not the most, but let me make sure this is charging. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's interesting. This is actually not charging. Or is it? No, it's not. I was going to say I thought that should be pulling more wattage. Probably helps if I plug it into the right port. Okay. There we go. There we are. Now it's pulling the wattage. Okay, so we can see over here now. It's pulling about 110 watts. Okay, with charging everything. Now, obviously, the Anker power bank, this has a rapid charging capability. So this can charge up to, I believe, around 80 to 85 watts. We have something here that's more like a trickle charge. You know, the Android Samsung Watch, which a lot of people have, Samsung Watch, Apple Watch. And then over here, I have the tablet. Again, this is a Galaxy Tab S8. iPhone up here. So yeah, that's what these devices are built for. It's not meant to look pretty. It's just meant to get the job done. And yeah, so far, pretty happy. So I just glad that I have something that I could charge all my devices at once, because I'm tired of having tons of different chargers around the house. It's nice just to be able to put everything in one place. That way I know where it is. Anyway, hope this review helped you guys out. Thanks for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.